You're riding down the open road. Suddenly a car turns in front of you. You brake, but you can't avoid them. Your whole life has changed in the flash of an eye for something that's not even your fault. Sometimes we can avoid them, but sometimes you can't. And you've been hurt in a wreck like this, and you'll be facing a long road of rehabilitation. Today, we're going to look at the different aspects of a motorcycle wreck. As someone who's ridden for basically 50 years, I really understand how vulnerable we are on the road as motorcyclists. In wrecks involving other vehicles, it's usually because the car makes a left turn in front of us. And because of our inertia, because we're just riding along, it basically becomes a head-on collision for us, the most dangerous type of wreck. About 2/3 of all motorcycle wrecks involve another vehicle, usually a car or a truck, because they just don't see us motorcyclists. They're looking for another vehicle the same size they are. Obviously, a motorcycle is a lot smaller than a car. We have one headlight or close-set headlights. We don't have headlights spaced 5 or 6 feet apart. So cars don't see us as much. Other drivers just don't notice us. That's the most common cause for a wreck. The driver claims they never saw us. We weren't there. In fact, the police even have an acronym for this, LBFS, which stands for looked but failed to see, because that's what they hear all the time. According to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, motorcyclists are 5 times more likely to be injured in a wreck than someone in a car. On top of that, we're 37 times more likely to suffer a fatal injury. When you're injured in a wreck, there are a lot of things you're entitled to recover from the insurance company. For instance, you're going to have lost wages, and you're entitled to recover those wages. You're going to have pain and suffering. Now, you don't have to be lying on the floor crying in agony, although sometimes you will be. But pain and suffering is how this affects you day in and day out, and how long it affects you. And of course, for bikers, we frequently have massive health insurance bills from lengthy rehabilitation, and you're entitled to have that reimbursed as well. If you've lost someone in a motorcycle wreck, our firm can help your family through this time. We want to help you recover everything you're entitled to. For instance, funeral and burial expenses, loss of future support and income, medical expenses resulting from the crash, loss of benefits such as health benefits and retirement income, and other financial losses that you've suffered. We understand what you're going through. Not only have we helped hundreds of other bikers since our firm began in 1997, a number of us are bikers too. Personally, I've been riding since I was 4 years old. Put a lot of miles on a bike, and I've been blessed that I haven't had a serious wreck, but I've worked with a lot of folks who unfortunately have been hurt pretty seriously. For a free case evaluation, contact the law offices of James Scott Farrin. There's no obligation, and you don't pay us a fee unless we win your case for you. If you've been hurt in a motorcycle wreck, call the law offices of James Scott Farrin. We're here to help.